I want to get back to the tariff question, the tariff issue, and bring in the man whose idea it was. Wilbur Ross is with us. He's the Commerce Secretary. Wilbur, welcome back to the program. Good to see you, sir.
Good to be on again. Thank you.
So one of the criticisms was that these tariffs would raise the cost to American consumers. It would raise the cost of steel in the United States. And we had Exxon this morning saying that it would add $300 million extra to the cost of building the Keystone Pipeline. $300 million extra because of the tariffs that you proposed. What's your answer?
Well, my answer is several things. First of all, let's put it in perspective. I just bought a can of Campbell's soup today at the 7-Eleven. It was $1.99 for the can. There's about 3 cents worth of tin plate steel in this can. So if it goes up 25%, that's a tiny fraction of 1 penny. That's not a noticeable thing.
But the Exxon Keystone Pipeline at the $300 million, they came out and said that this morning. Your tariffs, the president's tariffs, add $300 million to it. That's huge.
Well, it is huge, but it's a huge project. It's a multi-billion-dollar project. And what they did, they bought a lot of their steel from India prior to the president putting in the Buy America, Build America thing. So what they were doing was profiteering off dumped steel.
Okay.
That's something we're not going to tolerate because it costs American jobs.
Okay.
Everybody talks about the price, but what about the jobs?
Okay. The other criticism, potential criticism, is that you face retaliation from other countries. And this morning we had Sweden's Electrolux, the biggest makers of appliances in Europe. They've pulled or delayed a $250 million investment in Tennessee, in the United States, because of those steel tariffs. They say it will simply raise the cost of steel in America. They've delayed the project. Your answer?
Well, anytime you get rid of dumped product, there will be a price increase. The question is, what does it amount to? Take a car. There's about 1 ton of steel in a car. And if that goes up 25% from a $700-odd base, that's under a couple of $100. That's around 0.5% of the price of a car. It's no big deal. So people are exaggerating it considerably, but you've got to look at the job creation and the impact on American employees. American employees have borne the brunt of all the imported steel and aluminum that's been coming in.
Okay.
So corporate America may complain. The president is taking up the banner of Mr. and Mrs. America.
Do you think the market, therefore, will come back from this? It's had a nasty sell-off, down about 700 points right after the tariffs were announced. Does the market come back?
Well, sure. First of all, it wasn't just the tariff announcement. You also had the sayings by Federal Reserve Board Chairman Powell about more rapid rate increases than people had been anticipating before. You just had on someone who said he now thinks 3 increases before he was thinking 2. So I think you can't separate market action totally from other events as well. But whether the market went up or down, they took over $2 billion off the price of General Motors. If I'm right that it's under 0.5% difference in the price, does that really justify over $2 billion of market value loss? I think it's an interesting question.
Okay, Wilbur Ross, you are the man of the hour, and we thank you very much for being on the show this morning, so we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, but remember, think jobs.
We always do, and we shall. Thank you, Wilbur. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.